What's up guys, Viper FPV here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the Mode 2 Ghost V2 frame with the Canopy. And I'm just going to kind of show you just how to assemble it, show you the weight, and also kind of just show you the thickness of the arms and everything else to go with it. So let's go ahead and first assemble the frame. So this is what you're going to have at first. You're going to have the two boomerang type of arms. You have your front top plate, you have your bottom plate, and then you have all this hardware. So let's go ahead and pick out the hardware we're going to need first. We're going to need, now for the canopy, we're going to need two of these longer standoffs. And then your canopy will also come with these short black ones. They might be a different color. So let's put those to the side. Now these long, super long bolts that you're going to get in the package, I think there should be 5 or 4 of them. Let's see. Yeah, they gave you an extra one, so it's 5. These are actually for the stack, so you don't need these for assembly. So I'll put those to the side. Kind of just picking out the things that we're not going to need at this moment. And then we have the other two standoffs. Now, if you're going to be using the top plate instead of the canopy, you want to have these as well. So we'll put these up here so I know where they're at. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is, if you notice on the bottom on these boomerang arms, which are really nicely chamfered on the edges and they feel really smooth in your hands, they actually have riveted screws holes in them, and they'll actually go on top of the bottom plate. And this is the bottom plate here. And this is the front and this is the back, if you kind of can see from the pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our back right there, and then we're going to need to get the longer screws, which are going to be these ones. Actually, let me double check. That's that one. And then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you take the longer screws you got here, and just kind of put those to the bottom plate and screw it in, like so. Do the other one as well. There we go. Screw that bottom one in there. Alright, I'll tighten those up. You can tighten them down. Alright. And then we'll do the same thing for the front as well. So tighten those up. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and do, actually I have the, hold on a second. These are the shorter ones. I was not catching myself there. You want the longer of the bolts. Let's put that in there. Come on, screw all the way down. There we go. And I did the same thing to the back one too. Get that out of there. Get that in there. Alrighty, so once this is tightened up, what we're going to have to go and do is grab the nuts. You're going to see some silver nuts that I came with, and those will be put on next. Okay. And you have these silver nuts. Put these on here. And you want to tighten those down. They're pretty much preventing the screw from becoming loose. It also gives the standoff a little bit of height too. The screw a little bit of height before you put the standoffs on top. and get it. See, this will fit in there. Of course it doesn't. Let me find myself a pair of pliers, and I don't tighten them down too much because they're just locking in the bottom screw. Alright, same thing in the back. There we go. And then the other one. And we'll tighten that up. Let's make sure I tighten the bottoms pretty good. Okay. And did I do this one? No, I didn't. Alright, so that's tightened. And then the next thing you want to do is grab, not the shortest screws they came with, but they're just a little longer. What you can do is you can check to see how it's going to go in. And these are the right size. And you're going to need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to put these through the bottom plate right here. And they're going to go into the screw holes right there. So let's put those on right there. And tighten these up. Alright. Now the back, like I said, is right here. So we're going to put these longer standoffs right here on top. You can get them as tight as you can with your hands. Okay, so that's that. And then, now, if you're going to be using the either the Canopy or not, you'll come with these 3D printed, this back for the VTX, and you can put that right in the back, like so. And then I'll actually have these two for their camera, but if you're using the Canopy, you don't need it. And if you're using the top plate right here, you'll guess it, put these 2 standoffs right here. And then, so I'll kind of screw them on really quick for you. The top plate, and they'll go on like that. So that's how you assemble it with these little guys inside for your FPV camera. But we're not doing that, we're using the Canopy. So we're going to go ahead and take these standoffs I came with. They come with these 2 little stubby ones. Screw these on. Once I can get that screwed in there. Flip it around. That's better. Okay. Same thing on this side. And then your Canopy has these little holes in it that'll slide over on the standoffs right there. You just push it on like so. And then your Canopy also came with some black screws, 2 smaller ones and then 2 larger ones, and that's what you will be screwing in the top. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. The longer ones will go into the back, and then the shorter ones will go into the front. So let's screw that down. Alrighty, so we got that. Almost done. Okay, tight enough. And the front ones. Tighten those down. And the frame is pretty much assembled. The only thing to do is your camera will go in there through these holes, and it comes with these little screws right there for your camera. And top plate, you don't need it now since you're using the Canopy. And if you're using the top plate, you're good. So everything else is pretty much extra, and you have these little standoffs that came for the stack and whatnot. We're not going to worry about that right now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is give you guys a weight on what this thing weighs. Alright, technical difficulties. My mat's making a mess of the weight. So I flip my mat around, and let's do a weight of it real quick. And it's measuring it at 78 grams with the canopy. And this is a nylon canopy. It's actually pretty stiff and it has a little bit of give to it, but it's pretty, I feel like, indestructible from what I'm feeling here. It feels really nice. But let's go ahead and let me flip this puppy around. Get that off. Let me put this back on the table so we can do a little bit more checking out what stuff is. So let me get my handy dandy calipers out here. Put them on. Zero that out. And let's see how thick the arms are. So I'm coming into 5 millimeter arms. That's pretty good, especially for the weight. And then we got, for the bottom plate, 3 millimeter bottom plate. And if you guys are curious about the top plate, it's probably like 1 or 2. Yeah, 2 millimeters for the top plate. So that's not bad at all. Pretty light frame here. We're going to be doing a 6S build with this puppy right here. Perfect for 6S. But if you guys appreciated the video, appreciate you guys watching. And stay tuned, because we'll be building this quad up, and we're having some fun. So I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.